What's going on, everyone? So I have the desert truck on hold right now because I'm waiting for parts to come in, and I wanted to get started on this other project I have, which is the S800 Sky Shadow. It's the $90 plane, or $99 with shipping, little foam, EPO foam wing you can get from Hobby King. So came in a couple of days ago, and I've been doing some research about it on putting it together, just watching a whole bunch of videos like you normally do when you start a new project. And one of the things I didn't like about it is the way that you actually have to mount the motor mount. So in the instructions and mine, in a lot of videos I saw, the plywood part here is actually separate from the carbon, but mine came glued together. Is they want you to glue this directly to the fuselage there. The only issue with that is you actually attach your motor here and then you glue it. And motors go out, and so I'd like to make it serviceable. So I thought of a way to do that. What I did is I went on Thingiverse and I 3D printed this motor mount plate here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert these nylon standoffs that take M3 nuts into the actual fuselage right there. I did a proof of concept to see if that would actually function as I expect, and it didn't turn out too bad. So there's just a little one of my spare nylon standoffs in there, and I hot glued it in. And the EPP foam and the hot glue actually make a really good bond. So as you can tell here, get my screwdriver out. As you can tell, I mean, it goes in there pretty good. Tighten it pretty good, and it, doesn't come out tons of. I mean, I'm putting some stank on it, and it ain't moving. So yeah, I think this is a really interesting and a really cool way to do this, because it will not only make it strong, but it'll also make it where the motor mount will be able to be removed and swap motors, upgrade motors, repair motors, which is the more likely scenario. So yeah, next part will actually be to throw some holes in here. Honestly, and I hate doing it because I don't want to mess the tips up on my soldering iron, but what I've been doing is just using a soldering iron and melting the holes through the to the foam. It works well here. I want to see if there's maybe a way I can get a drill bit hot enough to just poke the hole, but I think it's just going to have to be a soldering iron just doing the job. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and get one done, show you guys what it looks like. I'll show you in the process. I'll make the hole and show you guys what's going on, and then glue it in and show you guys one finished, and then do the rest of them. So awesome, I will return. Alright guys, so we got one down. It's kind of be hard to film here because it's black on black, but as you can see, it turned out fairly well. I went ahead and did one off camera just to get it all done and make sure the process I was going to do was going to work before I filmed it. So I'm in the process of making this one over here. I have 4 holes poked out. Once I have 2 of them in there, I'm going to determine if I want to do all 4 or just leave it with 2. But yeah, not sure just yet. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that far right one now, and show you guys what it kind of looks like in the process. I'm not going to do the hole poking on camera just because I'm working with the iron and it's kind of a big bulky piece. So I'll just put the hole in there and then show you guys what it looks like, and then kind of show you my process. So cool. Got the hole poked out. So what I've been doing is I take the motor plate here with the standoff already attached, and I've been pretty much just dropping it into place, making sure it fits all the way down in there. And then I make sure the other holes lined up. Just put just like a little rod down in there just to make sure everything lines up. And so far so good. So now I squeeze some hot glue into the hole, stuff it back on there, and let it sit for a few seconds, and then come back to it. So I'm gonna do that now. And there you go, finished product. It's in there pretty secure. I'm gonna let it cure and put the motor mount on and give you a look at what it looks like. So pretty quick and easy. All right guys, so we got 2 in here installed, and I think I'm just gonna go with 2. It feels plenty strong, but you know, we really have to find out once we get it up in the air and crash it a couple times. So just a quick demo of how it goes together. Put the plastic printed mount on, take the actual carbon and plywood mount, put it on there, take your M3 screw here, put it through there, and always turn in reverse, and you should feel that click, and then screw it in, and take your other one, put it in there, and you do reverse, feel it click in, and then with those nylon standoffs, you definitely don't want to strip it out, and with these nut screws here, it's definitely a fear. So, and there you go, got your mount all installed. Looks like it'll hold up. I mean, definitely on there good and tight. It works, and you need to replace your motor. All you have to do is unscrew these 2 screws, and you can replace your motor, work on your motor, you know, service your bearings, all that good stuff. And yeah, so there you go. I'm probably not going to do any more build on this than what's in the manual. So next time you see it, it'll be all put together, and we'll go out and do a little test flight and see how it goes. Give you a quick teaser. I have something planned for this aircraft. Don't want to give too much away, but if it works the way I think it'll work, then I hope to get it going very, very, very fast. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, we'll catch you next time. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Tell your friends, tell your mom and them, all that. Have a good night, guys.